You're listening to another Woodshop podcast, the okayest podcast of its type. Your hosts are Daniel Dunlap of Daniel Dunlap Woodworks, Peter Kapar of Petree's Workshop, and Braden Boakes of Littlebug Woodworking. You can find them as well as the podcast on your favorite social media channels.
Welcome to episode 257 of Another Woodshop podcast, where this week we are joined by one of our sisters from the Great White North, an absolute DIY powerhouse teaching us how to add some flair to our lives. This DIY queen uses creativity and a little bit of magic to take ordinary projects and turn them into something truly exceptional. In the wise words of our favorite childhood bus driver and part-time teacher, Miss Frizzle, take chances, get messy, make mistakes. So please help me welcome someone who is taking a chance on his podcast not being messy and hopefully thinking this is not a mistake. Danie Berger from DIY in Progress. Woo, 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 woo.
Oh my gosh, too
You're
funny.
going to be so disappointed.
No, she might be.
No. Can never be disappointed.
To quote Arrested Development, I've made a huge mistake.
I blew myself. I was very excited to see Miss Frizzle quote on your page. I was like, oh, she's a believer. She's one of the true believers. That's good. This is good. She's my favorite bus driver of all time.
If you're going to explore the bum, you better do it in a bus.
Can we break this down that Miss Frizzle was an alien? Like she
Whoa,
had a magic school bus.
Save it for the post show. It's just an
Also,
hour.
your favorite bus driver of how many bus drivers are on this list?
Miss Frizzle, end of list, Dan. Boom.
Yeah, that's what I
Speaking of
thought.
lists, Dan.
Our patrons are on a list somewhere.
Yeah.
Some of them are on many lists.
Guys,
No fly.
and Danny, I think me crying about not having any new patrons last week helped us because this week we got 5
Whoa.
total patrons. No, new patrons. 5 new patrons.
Yeah.
That's this many.
Good job, Braden. Another gold star. You're on your way.
And we got 4 new patrons now.
We have new patrons are the Accidental Woodworker, Greg from G&M Design Co., Gabe Horn, Doug Beer, and Crod or Crowed.
Crod the Destroyer.
Crud. I
Is
like that.
Is that just a
Yeah.
one name
It's
thing?
a barbarian name for sure.
It's KROD 1979. That's his name.
Crowd
Crud.
Crod.
8791. Like Cher or Prince.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crud.
Speaking of Prince,
Our VIP patrons are all princes and princesses.
Queens.
princesses.
They are
Princesses.
queens.
Yes.
Kings and
queen.
Yes.
queens. Hello.
Yes, queens.
And they are
They
They're
are.
queens.
as follows.
So
Everybody
kings and
buckle
queens.
up. This is going to be a long
Buckle.
one.
Everybody take a nap. Danny,
Yeehaw.
close your eyes.
Greg from G&M Design Co. joins the VIP patrons. Scott Crabtree over at Crabtree Creative. Dominic at the Crafty Sloth. Sean Renshaw at Innovate Woodworking. Nick at NSM Woodcraft. Chris Lamoureux at Homefront Woodworking. Chris Greenwood at Evolution Custom Woodworking. And in the morning, I'm making waffles. That is Alex Duffy of Duffy Woodcraft.
That's amazing.
Greg Bennett over at Windy Acres Works. Greg D'Ambrosio at GTD Woodworks. Damon from BWG Woodworking. Jeremy Claybaugh. Microbug. That is Alex Adams over at Type A
I
Furniture.
like Alec better.
John Herbolsheimer over at Living Lath Woodworks. Nick Vreeland at Envy Woodshop. Jared LaPuma from LL Builds Woodworking. Tyler Booth from Temecula Yard Games. Henry Lutens from Manfreda Wood. Justin Frazier from Fraser Canyon Woodworks. Sarah with Rosie's Woodshop. El Jefe over at Maker's Way. Victor at Whim Designs. Max got stuck in a deck upside down and lost all his loose chains, so now he can't afford to be a patron. Is Nick Brim Woodworking. And please spare some change, must be in the group chat to get the joke, is obviously Max Reed over at Reed Design Co. Bill Burkle over at WTB Woodworking, Malcolm at Bossa Nova Workshop.
That's
Crafted with Machines and Love is Patrick Gensel, Ed Mancini at Mancini Woodworking, Chris at Chris Will Make, Willow Creek Lumber, that is our buddy Scott Shirk, Justin Bailey at Campfire Woodworks, and rounded them all out is John Grubb over at Grubb Will Make. That is it. That is your VIP patrons.
Fun fact, he does make.
If anybody was curious, our VIP patrons is the biggest group of patrons we have.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
There's no one with more
like
VIP patrons.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Thank you, everybody who is a patron. You help us keep this ship afloat. If you want to join our Patreon, go over to patreon.com/anotherwoodshop podcast, or make it easy on yourself and go to iloveawp.com. I'm done.
Whoop, whoop.
My work here is done. I'm going to go to bed.
Thank
you for being here, Danie.
Thanks for coming out. Thanks, guys. Thanks for having me.
Braden.
Speaking of our Patreon, we are giving away something every single month of 2025 because Dan is just so excitable and he commits us to things, and then Pete and I have to pick up the pieces and get them there across the finish line, which we do with the smile on our face because Dan's just our sweetest little boy. This month we are giving away
a set,
Delemium,
the premium,
deluxe premium, Rockler panel clamps in size 36
big
inches.
The biggest one.
The big ones. Clamps.
The big ones. Wow. Big D's clamps.
Yep.
If you want a chance to win a pair of premium Rockler panel clamps, thick edition, all you have to do is sign up for any of our paid patron levels. You get an additional entry into the giveaway for every single level up you go. So VIP patrons are getting a whopping 4 entries, which is phenomenal. But if you personally dislike Pete and can't support him since the incident financially, you can also get entered in to win by just going to arethechairs.included.com, which will take you to our St. Jude's page. And for every $5 that you donate to St. Jude's, you'll get 1 entry. No limit. You donate $1 million, I will
no limit soldiers.
I'll hand
as the
tally
kids
every single
say
entry.
these days, no cap.
That's true. Actually, I've heard that no cap is no longer the thing to say.
Oh, is it? Oh,
yeah.
Oh, skibbity, am I right?
I bet. No, that's not the
Could one let's just say for a moment, could one like try to game the system and become a patron and buy a bunch of extra entries?
You could. We are actually big fans of scamming the system in ways that support St. Jude's. So you can do both. So if you are a VIP patron, you get your 4 entries, and then say you want another $1 million worth of entries, that would get you, hold please.
He's doing the math.
That would get you 200,004 entries. Which
seems like a great value for a set of clamps that cost $270.
But it's a tax
write-off.
Yeah, but the children, Dan.
It's a tax write-off. And the children are also tax write-offs.
Basically, use the children as a tax shelter to offset your income.
Okay, this is going in a direction I don't like.
Big asterisk, we are not in any way trained as CPAs. We have no idea. We just say, technically we declare tax write-offs over and over again.
It's how Braden declares bankruptcy.
Yeah, I declare tax write-off, and then the next year they tell me that I have no money and I have to declare bankruptcy. But
where can people go to find out how to get more entries?
How to commit tax fraud? Go to arethechairs.included.com. Hold on. That will direct you to our St. Jude's page where you can put in your entries. Or sign up for Patreon. Or do both. Actually, definitely do both.
Do both.
Do both. For the children.
Do both. For the children.
And that's it. That's the bit. So.
Wow. Good bit.
Wow. So, guys, it is 64 days away from Texas Woodworking Festival.
Tejas.
We should probably book our Airbnb.
We should probably figure out where Texas is.
We should probably
I think
book
it's
our
up
flights.
north.
Did we actually book the flight? I know we need to do a lot of prep. Danny, are you going to Texas Woodworking Festival?
No, I've never been to Texas. Sounds like a good time.
Everything's bigger in Texas. You would literally be a bigger D in Texas.
Wow, is that even
Yeah.
possible?
Yep, you can
It
even
is.
get a belt buckle made that is, and just walk
Wow.
around with your fingers
Just
in your
says
belt.
D on
Just
it.
like the biggest D ever.
What's that? That's
Well,
my
now
D.
I know what I'm
Oh,
doing.
that's-
Now that Danny ain't going to be
Wow.
there, somebody's got to do it.
Dan's gonna have to be the biggest D available.
It's
I'd
gonna
like
be
a
all
picture sent
gold,
to me of the belt buckle, the big
Will
D
do.
belt buckle.
custom
Will do.
made, and of course,
I'd like it sent to me,
cowboy
my
or
private
cowgirl
DMs,
hat.
please. Mhm.
Are those just M's that are for specially for you? DMs?
Yeah, I
Okay.
would like it sent to
Danny
a special
messages?
DM.
Danny messages? Yeah, everyone Danny message her.
Yeah, please.
But Texas Woodworking Festival, if you haven't heard, it's one of the biggest, second biggest after, of course, the AWP Maker Meetup. But it's one of the biggest woodworking festivals that the U.S. has to offer right now. We're excited to finally go for the first time. We've been talking about it for years. And Brayden, if I remember correctly, what was the way to entice people was tacos, woodworking, beer?
I think it was. I don't even know if woodworking made it on it. I thought it was.
Yeah,
I
that
think
was just
woodworking was
secondary.
first.
Beer, tacos, and music.
Music, awesome.
Or
I could have
did-
swore woodworking was first, but what do I
did
know?
see one that said AWP tacos beer.
So there you
So
go.
Let's just call it tacos and more.
Basically, this is a
Taco Palooza.
meetup
Taco
that's
more.
gotten out of hand, and they literally shut down the first one that was at a brewery because it grew out of hand, and now they've turned it into an entire trade show. There's tool sales, there's educational, symposiums, classes. There's tons of classes. They even now this year added a content creator night, so that's going to be on Friday, and you can go.
What's that?
Oh, yeah. So basically, all the makers are going to get together. It's kind of a hangout. So where like all the creators can just meet up, chat. Others can
selfies.
meet with them as take selfies, just have a good time, get settled the day before, figure out what they want to do the next day. Because a lot of the creators are actually teaching different seminars at this thing. So when you're teaching a class, sometimes it's a little hard to enjoy the event. So it's really nice that they've thought about the educators as well, and they're going to bring them in a day early for that. They're also
think of the educators?
yeah, the educators. And also there
Look at the
is
children.
a special, basically a pub night on Saturday night. Jonathan Katz Moses Foundation is hosting it. So pretty exciting. More tacos, more beer, more music. And, Katz Moses might be there. So that's pretty cool. But it's a dope show. I'm excited to do it. It's going to be in Austin, Texas this year on September 13th and 14th. It's a weekend trade show, which is amazing because I don't know about you guys, but I'm running out of vacation days. Getting a little tight this time of the year. There's too many
Yeah,
events.
my boss is a real jerk. He's not going to let me take any more.
Same.
Yeah, wow. Kayla.
25,000 square feet of woodworking. Here's some of the exhibitors. Vectric, Oneida, RS Tool Company, which is now Timber River Tool Company. Craig is going to be there. Boss Dog Glue, KM Tools, Onefinity, Surf Prep, Milky Paints. Nope, the real Milk Paint Company. Rockler, Woodcraft, which means if Woodcraft and Rockler are there, I think they're
gonna be a fight.
legally required to
Cage
fight.
fight.
The fight.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
Oh
cage
my
fight.
god.
Yes.
14
That's
different
fun.
companies that all have Texas in their name and their logo.
I love that.
And
Liam Neeson-
AWP.
Liam Neeson Woodworks. Nope. Lee Neeson
Stop.
Toolworks.
Liam Neeson. I have a very particular set of tools.
Shaper.
That'd be smart. though.
Drewsome Wit is going to be there.
Never heard of
so
him.
if you need a reason to not go, there's that.
And that's just the sponsors. There's going to be a ton of educators too. Go check out the EDU page. It's pretty robust. It's a ton of classes. And if you get the EDU pass, which we are giving away, if you get that, you get to go to all the classes. And here's the best part: something that we've been complaining about certain other events a lot, which is you don't get any of the content you don't physically sit in on. And the Texas Woodworking Festival records all the sessions, and you can watch them afterwards. With the EDU pass, you have access to all of it. Right?
That is smart.
That's
Amazeballs.
really smart.
So at some point during this episode, we're going to drop a super secret code phrase. So you have to listen to the whole thing. And then you'll be entered to win one of these tickets to the Texas Woodworking Festival. We're going to be drawing that at the towards the end of August. So over the next couple of weeks, we're going to do a couple more of these, and you guys will have a chance to win. So make sure to stay tuned.
In case anybody's really wanting to get into dovetails, on Sunday classes, cut better dovetails with Matt Kenny, and then also half blind dovetails with John Bowman, which, if I understand correctly, means they just cut the dovetails, but they have to keep one eye closed the whole time.
Ooh,
Do they have any
Wow.
Chat GPT dovetails classes?
Pirate dovetails.
Yep. Let's see. Weaving Danish cord. Is that similar to what you were looking for?
That's like underwater basket weaving.
Oh,
Wow, yeah.
I can't swim, so I can't do that. So
Well, it's fine. You'll be underwater.
design for and weave a rush. There's a lot of weaving and dovetails here.
Cool.
Can't wait.
Oh, it's going to be exciting. I'm
Sounds
stoked.
like a good time.
It's gonna be bussing. Some might call it a yeehaw.
A yeehaw. Speaking of yeehaw, that's the only way I could describe this next sponsor that we have. Airweights. These guys really suck. Stuff down to your CNC table. They're great. I learned something new. Apparently the 2x2 system that I have, the 24 by 24 inch, has 8,000 pounds of holding capacity, which is kind of insane.
It held you to the ceiling. You're not that big, Pete.
According to my math, that's about the same as an elephant.
Roughly. Actually, I feel like Braden's going to look it up. It's going to be way more or way less. We're just overshooting it. But it's super dope. Listen, this is one of the first times that any consumer CNC could be turned into essentially how many pounds?
Additionally, some female African elephants can weigh up to 8,000 pounds.
Let's go, Airweights.
Also, a Toyota 8FGCU 25 core IC cushion forklift has a gross weight of 8,000 pounds.
I knew that too.
Of course. Yeah, I knew that. I wasn't going to bring it up in front of Danny. I don't want to
Large
flex.
hippos.
I felt it.
But listen, if you want to turn your CNC table into a powerful machine and a modular vacuum table, there's so many different options, from the QVC table to the small pads that you can get for specific zones, to a full conversion where your entire table is converted to a vacuum table. It's an awesome system. It's got a ton of power. The bigger you go, the bigger your
Manhood.
the manhood / compressor is going to be too. And the best part is most of their systems run on essentially what is a California Air Tools style compressor. Some of the quietest machines in the shop. Like, it's super quiet. It's super awesome. I have several of these running in my shop. That's what runs the air for my my laser. That's what runs my actual compressor. So these are super powerful. There's basically a size for every machine. So go check it out. If you got a Onefinity, you got to get one of these. Go check out airweights.com and use code AWP. I think it does something. Pretty sure. 10% off.
10% off. I've double checked it myself.
9.100%. There you go.
Yep, that's it.
Awesome. Well, enough of that. We have an awesome guest. We've wanted to have you on for a while, but we're shy about asking girls. So, Danny, for those of our listeners that are like, who is this? Who the heck do you think you are? Give us the elevator pitch.
Wow, who the heck am I? So on the internet, I go by DIY Danny, or some of my branding is DIY in progress. It's all coming together soon. But yeah, I'm a content creator, and I like to call myself a DIY entertainer. So on my YouTube channel, I kind of just like help inspire people to believe in their creativity and just help them have the confidence to explore what that looks like to them. I share my creativity in weird, wacky ways, and in doing that, I hope that it inspires other people to want to explore, weird, wacky sides of them, and feel confident to pick up a tool, feel confident to do something creative, and just love their homes. I'm mostly DIY. I also do home renovation. I feel like I do a little bit of everything. There's welding, stained glass work, woodworking, art.
Gardening.
decor, gardening. It's a little bit of lifestyle. So I share a lot of different facets. I kind of feel like the channel is kind of like a jack of all trades, but master of none when it comes to the creative space. It's just a lot of everything.
I like saying jack of all trades, the master of some. Like
Okay,
you've
sure.
definitely listen.
Yeah.
You've definitely locked some stuff
I'm
down.
definitely got some skills. I don't, but I always think about this. I envy certain creators who have just like honed their skill on doing one thing and one thing super well. Like I do different things week to week that I feel like I never get this opportunity to really like hone in on one craft and just do it so well. But I don't know. I think my creativity just matches my personality, which is a little all over the place, and I wouldn't change that for the world.
Can you be a master at mistakes? Because I feel like I've got that on lock.
Actually, true. Touche. Yeah,
Yep.
I do a lot of that too. But I'm okay. I love
Gotta
sharing
make
the mistakes. Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of cool, like mastering one single thing. It's a little less exciting, but I mean, look at Justin Bailey. He's mastered ordering cutting board feet from online. So
Yeah.
but we're pretty good at other things.
From
I do have
China,
to say,
right?
your mustache work, I would say, is pretty close to masterful.
Where's this going?
She shaved before the show.
Guys, I listen.
But-
I didn't bring it in. No, I do love a good mustache. I love it. I bring it up on my channel all the time. I also have it tattooed on my finger. It's just
Oh, you do.
Okay.
That's
for
right.
easy
I forgot about that.
access stashing.
yeah. I always have a stash with me. It's important to keep the stash in
The
at all
stash on the
times.
go.
Okay.
Yeah. I
All right,
love it.
Everyone's really itching to find out. Are you gonna bring back the purple hair?
I would love to. I will say, so when I had my purple hair, like the first time I ever dyed my hair purple, that was the first time that I'd ever looked in the mirror and truly felt like I saw who I always felt on the inside, like exuding out on the
Insane.
exterior. Like it
You
just
know,
felt
an
like I
outsider.
finally, like I finally felt like I was seeing like a true me. But yeah, it just over time it ruined my hair, and I had to go back to being blonde. It's just not as fun. Like I don't love it as much. But maybe one day, not in the same capacity. Guys, I don't know if you know, and I'm sure you do. It takes a lot to have to keep that stuff. So
Yeah, I know. What you mean.
So that old saying,
Yeah.
blondes have more fun, is that a lie?
no.
Is purple hair more fun?
The saying is from before they invented purple hair.
Oh, okay.
I heard a rumor that you can't go back to the purple hair because of legal issues with Suman. I heard that he trademarked just the color purple.
Yeah, it's true. You're not wrong. I'm not allowed to legally talk about it, or I get in trouble.
Yep.
So I'm just gonna blink and say,
Just
I
stop
heard that's
now.
why everybody can legally only call them nurples as well.
Oh,
He's got the lock on the whole, like purple in general.
the whole thing.
Yeah,
The
it's
whole
super
thing.
ridiculous. I can't believe he got it done.
Yeah.
So, earlier this week, I've looked through your YouTube channel, and you've been on there
no.
for 6 years. And we like finally got to chat, I think, at WorkbenchCon either this year or last year. I forget because it all
Last year.
blends together last
I
year.
know, right?
And yeah, right. And it was a blast. It was also super exciting because to see another creator be like, oh my god, that's Danie. I remember we brought you guys together. I stole Braden's moment because he was trying to be the one to introduce you, but it's okay. But
I had forgotten that, and now it's rushed.
yeah.
The rage has
but
rushed
it's so
back.
cool to see, and like you guys just became instant friends. But you know, the thing is, that's Danie now. As I think of you now, when I watched back your first video earlier this week, I go, this girl hasn't changed a dime. You like just go watch the video. It's a farmhouse stable because those were all the rage back then, and it's literally you.
They still are.
It's you with purple hair,
rage.
like still the same vibe. I love seeing that over all these years. Like you've kept, and like I said, you got purple hair. You were you. You finally felt like you, and you just stayed that way. I love to see that. So talk about how like YouTube has grown for you, because I mean, obviously it's been a while.
Yeah, I mean, 6 years is a long time. I've been playing in the YouTube space for a lot longer than that. I mean, prior to YouTube, I was helping to run a YouTube channel, and I was making digital content for other people and brands. So it wasn't like it was a foreign space for me. I just always wanted a place to just like a play, like a sandbox to be creative and express me as a creative person, because I think I've spent most of my career helping other people share their creativity, and I was like, wait, I'm a creative person, I got things to say. And so yeah, I started my own channel. I was terrified, but it was exciting, and honestly, it's been like the best decision I've ever made in my life. I love every day of it. It's awesome. I mean, you guys share your stuff online too. Why do you like to share your content? Why do you do what you do?
Don't interview us. This is not how this works. We're asking why you do it.
The answer for the three of us is like a lot of really unsolved personal issues, but
yeah.
other people
childhood
do it to
trauma.
help. Yeah, like
Yeah. What are you working on? My childhood trauma.
We
Yeah.
weren't hugged enough, and we need the attention. That's what it is.
Same. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm always interested why people start their careers or like gain a momentum online, or like what drives them to want to do it. It's always so curious to
I
me.
think you just want to share. You find
Argue with
a community.
people.
Well, or
Yeah.
argue, depending if you're Dan. Dan just loves telling people to
Braden
buzz off.
argues with people online a lot more than I do. Okay,
Uh-oh.
we need to squash this
Are
right
you
now.
a keyboard warrior?
I'm very strategic with my
Yes.
arguing.
Dan just skips to the end where he just tells him to go kick rocks.
Go
but
color in a restaurant menu page.
Yeah.
I love those. Hey, don't knock those.
We all do. We all have a touch of autism. We're good. You're home here.
I feel it.
So, another question. Why do you hate IKEA furniture, and why do you keep buying it?
I don't hate IKEA furniture. I just hate
Everything about it.
The way it's made, the color.
The instructions, the materials, the design.
Because your
the
top
location I have to get it
videos
from.
of like the top 10 videos, like there's a lot of IKEA flips, which are hot.
Yeah. IKEA flips are hot. Listen, the thing is though, like I just want some words. I just need some kind of definition of what, like the pictures aren't enough, and I don't know what it is. So building IKEA furniture is frustrating for me. But I do it because people like IKEA hacks. So it's important, you know.
And you got to
Sometimes
keep the people happy.
Yeah, I like it. I mean, I also very much enjoy building furniture pieces from scratch, but like there is something really fun about deconstructing something and making it different. I love that challenge, and I like looking at things in a new way. So I like this whole IKEA hack thing. I like that it's popular online. It's fun for me. So,
Have you
keeps it easy.
considered that the experience might be better for you if you just took the time to learn Swedish?
Okay, listen, there are no words. I just don't understand sometimes. Just that the instructions are not clear. I just want
No, the
more.
instructions are awful.
I just want better
One of your
instructions.
latest videos was my absolute fave. The outdoor lounger
Yeah,
video from
the
3 weeks ago. Yeah, that was fantastic. It's kind of
Thank
along
you.
the same lines as a IKEA video, but you duped something and you just kind of built it from scratch, which I thought was fantastic. I really liked
Thank
it.
you. I appreciate that. Well, it's really handy because the website or the company that I was duping it from, the CB2, they give you like a whole 3D model of the furniture piece. I look at Pete's like, I don't want to listen to this. He's like, I'm out. No, but they give you a whole 3D model, like, like 360, you can turn it around, you can see how it's built. So like anyone who does woodworking can like really just break down how on earth would you put this thing together, because they've given you literally the entire tool to be able to do it. Which is so rare when you're duping furniture, because you're kind of guessing how things maybe like it's amazing. I mean, it's helpful when I'm trying to dupe something. I can like flip it upside down and see how hardware it is.
That's hard
or
to do
what
on
pieces
Pinterest, flip upside down.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So
Pinterest is also a shell of its former self. Am I right? With all the AI
Pinterest
stuff
isn't
on
the
there.
same. It's fake, and there's ads everywhere. Like every second
God.
thing is an ad. Everything's AI now. It's so, but you know what? There's like a new Pinterest that nobody's talking about. It's called Cosmo, or is it Cosmos? I'm not sure. I'd have to look that up.
Really?
But yeah, it's like the new Pinterest. It's ad free, but it's really funky. I've been kind of dabbling in it and really enjoy it.
Oh,
I think it's
send. Yeah, let's figure out what that is, because then I think we would all enjoy that. Because like Pinterest used to be such an inspirational thing, and I know it's influenced a lot of what you've done, but like it's just
Yeah,
not
she's right. It's Cosmos.
Cosmos.
Yeah, Cosmos.
So go check that out.
Cosmos.so. I'm sure they have an app.
Yeah,
Because
they
It's silly
do.
not to.
the AI stuff, like it's cool. Obviously, like a lot of it inspires you. You know, some of it is pretty good, but a lot of times,
Yeah.
like there's no thought for joinery. There's no thought for like
Yeah,
color
they
schemes,
just
where
make
the
it up.
hardware is, where's the hinges on this shelf or whatever. So
Luckily,
But to be fair, wait. Just to
To be
argue that
fair.
point.
To
be fair, sometimes when we're tackling, like, we just need the inspiration for an idea that, like, we don't really care how it's made because we're going to figure that out intuitively. Like, we just need the idea. And sometimes the AI can give that to us. We just need the concept, and then we can build how is that going to be made, once
that's
work
the fun
backwards.
part for me,
Right? Same.
is
I just
figuring
think
it out how it's going to go together.
Well, it just got
Same.
so much easier once they came out with the 90-degree screws that you could screw in, and it like screws around the corner. Like it's it's
That's
pretty
the
easy.
challenge.
That
The challenge
reminds
was finding them.
a little off topic. Have you guys seen the videos of the 3D printed drill bits that go around corners and stuff? Is that what brought that up? for you?
Yeah.
people just trolling.
It's a joke.
people.
It's a joke. It's not a thing.
By the way, number one selling point of Cosmos, the application we just talked about, it's in dark mode. The whole website is black.
Yeah,
gross.
it's
Yeah.
cool.
Speaking
And
of
like, it's really intuitive.
speaking of dark mode, my
My soul.
video that I was watching. No, well, maybe. IKEA
I'm
only
kidding.
dark and moody bedroom makeover.
Yeah.
Make it
am
more
a
gothic.
Sucker for like a dark and moody or like
Yeah?
a curated room
Same.
because I
love that
enjoy
about
building
you.
the furniture, but I don't know how to curate spaces. I'm like, it's traditional guy. Like I see 3 colors and I know what I want because I can see the pictures,
RGB.
but they don't make
RGB.
sense.
Everything in Braden's house is painted black or dark gray. Everything.
Cool.
I don't get it. I don't get how to curate the pieces together, which sucks because like I know how to make the pieces, but now how to make them do this. So
See,
I like
not that-
videos like that.
Well, I'm glad. I'm glad. Like, it's dark and moody spaces. My channel really does gravitate to we like the dark and moody, the apothecaries, the witchy vibes. My audience
Witchy
definitely gravitates to that. But yeah, I mean, it sounds like, not to plug any brands, but like someone needs a Milano and you just need to start making some mood boards. That's all I'm
Ooh.
gonna say.
Pin.
Sounds like a saucy Saturday night for you.
Well, so like
Aretha
speaking
better
of
watch out.
dark mode, what
Yeah.
Souls
what do
again?
you record on? What device do
Like
you use
what
to
camera?
record? Yeah.
I use a Sony 4.
Okay.
And
Sony just
then
makes nice cameras. For
they
video.
do.
Here's why I
Yeah.
asked that, because you have listen, plenty of people out there on YouTube are recording videos in dark rooms with
Yeah.
dark scenes and dark whatever, and it just looks grainy, right? It's bad because
Yeah.
especially with iPhone, it just does that auto correction.
Yeah.
Your videos have, I called it a lux when I was like promoting the you being on a pod, but it's not a lux. It's just you have your home has a lot of rooms that you're recording in has like a dark vibe, well lit. And that's, I think, like the key to a dark space. You have to have it well lit. And your videos have that vibe. They have such a like cool feel to them. Many of your videos are just darker, moodier, fully lit, perfectly clear. So like, how do you achieve that look? Like, is there just spotlights everywhere when you're recording, or just a well lit room, south facing
Well,
windows?
That's a great question. I think you're the only
Dumb
person
luck.
that thinks
Cool.
that.
Right.
Because no,
I never noticed.
I have a lot of lights. I always make sure that I don't know. I guess it depends on where I'm filming. My garage has turned into the dark and moody space because it's the never-ending project. So it just naturally has such a vibe to it. But honestly, I just find the natural light, and I think that's like the key thing. Like always find natural light to film because it's always going to give you the best light. You start making artificial light, it just looks bad. But I always find the light in the darkness.
Natural light is always superior.
Always find a window, for the love of God. If you're going to do a story on Instagram, just go find a window.
Yeah. Dan's an amateur photographer. He's learning about all that right now.
I don't believe in windows. You can't make me.
I mean,
Dan is a former professional photographer that gave up that life.
That gangster
you
life.
really?
That gangster life
He came in off the streets
I shot weddings for 11, 12.
with a camera.
Oh.
They never been caught.
13 years.
How's your soul?
It's awful.
Yeah.
That's why I'm so moody.
So broken.
That's why Dan's so dark
broken
and
on the
moody.
inside.
It's like, why are you dead inside? Oh,
I've been to over 400 weddings.
I can no longer be happy at a couple being happy.
So
It's
I'm
when
like shocked. I
it's
would
when he
never
started to
believe you.
have he started to offer the returning customer discount. That's when it really like love really started to die in his
When
mind.
Kayla started offering the returning customer discount.
don't give me
Oh, I get it. Because divorce. That's the joke. Sorry, I missed
buy
that.
2 wedding photography packages, get one free.
Oh my God.
love is broken. It's fun.
Danny, I have to ask, do you happen to own a home in East Durham, New York?
What?
Oh no. Why?
I'm only asking because 5 years ago you posted a video DIY Harry Potter inspired adult bedroom makeover.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure we're renting that Airbnb for Maker Camp.
Oh, we actually are.
Oh, yeah.
See, this is why we can never rent the same place twice because you guys brag about the places that we make
Danny,
on our nationally ranked podcast.
We need to pause our interview for a second.
We need to put out.
I wanna go.
You dirty mother that booked our Airbnb from last year that we've been booking for 3 years, and you booked it. Apparently, we talked to the host. Yeah, because we chat with them. They have us listed as like VIP renter or whatever because they love us. By the way, guys, we're great because we clean up.
We hand wash the dishes. We don't dishwasher that.
Yeah,
we hand wash.
We put the trash in the trash thing. Whatever can. It's called a can, Peter.
Bin.
Someone booked our Airbnb. And
I find out who I'm kicking you in the shins. I don't care who it is. Child shins. Adult shins.
Okay.
So you're mad that you're in the Harry Potter B&B, or you're not?
No,
mad?
we had to find a new option, and it's
The Harry Potter
happens
B&B
to
is
work
the
with
new
the Harry
option.
Potter room.
It's
Nick Brim's staying in it.
It's a fear of the unknown. We don't like change. Have you met Dan?
So here's the thing,
I
guys.
understand
We
now.
need to quit talking about our Airbnbs.
That's
on
why
the
when we
They're
go,
gonna find a Harry Potter one.
that's why when we go, I'm gonna steal all the Harry Potter stuff and replace it with Star Trek stuff, guys.
Oh my God, I
big
love
brain
that.
stuff. Big brain. They're gonna come in and be like, "Why are there new sheets?"
Anyways, Danny, you coming to
Maker Camp?
Yes. Yeah.
You are.
Yeah, I am coming to Maker Camp.
So
I'm
there's
excited.
2 single beds in the Harry Potter room.
No,
I'm
isn't the
I'm
Harry
still
Potter room
putting-
like a closet that we're putting Nick Brim in?
No, honestly, if anything, what would end up is Danny stays with Emma and Juniper, and then I end up staying with Nick.
I want to stay in the Harry Potter Airbnb. That sounds fun.
Yeah, you inspired the look. It's dark
It's
and
just
moody.
one room. I think it's
Oh my
it's a
God.
room that's been
It's a
converted,
closet.
and it's partially under the stairs, and I think
Yeah.
that's why they
Okay.
made it.
Oh,
Someone
really?
just
I thought it was
grabbed
just
on.
I thought it was a regular room, and they just got Harry Potter twin bed sheets.
This is
my gosh.
like a small house in East Durham, New York.
on the prairie.
They're not going with a theme here.
Yeah.
It's curated.
But I'm super stoked for you to be at Maker Camp. Is this your first year or no?
This will be my second time going.
She was there last year.
Last year
Even
was
I
my first
remember
year.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's shocking.
Shame.
I can't remember.
I have photo evidence of her being there. That's the only reason I
you do.
remember.
Yeah, we got a lot of photos happening. There was like the shoot with Mark Adams, and we got a lot of photos in that.
That's always a good one.
Did you were
time.
you also an early bird at Maker Camp?
You mean like, did I get there early?
No,
Or
like
wake
did you
up
go
early.
to bed early? I feel like
Oh.
one of the nights you were
Got-
part of a group that I talked to when I got Zyla's light up glasses.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay.
I got those for Gabby. Gabby loved those things, and I
they
remember
were doping.
like it was one of those like remember later thing. I'm like, that was a really weird encounter for anybody that watched me obsess about finding a pair of those glasses. So I
Yeah.
apologize to everybody.
I don't remember which night that was though.
It was
Wait,
one
I
of
feel
the
like you
nights.
you stay
We
up
were there
late.
with the Total Boat. We were helping
Yep.
Total Boat. And they're the ones that had the glasses that we were wearing around. They were really cool. No, I'm not. I've said in the email to you guys, like I'm an old soul. Like I love going to bed early. It's my
Dark
it's
and
my
moody
happy
soul.
place. Yeah.
Mhm,
I
mhm.
Amen,
love like
sister.
10 p.m. is like my heart out. So being here right now, it's like this is a special moment
We
for
appreciate
everyone.
that. We
Yeah.
appreciate it.
I never
love
used
going
to be
bed.
this way, but yeah, the older I get, the more I'm like,
I don't
bedtime
even
at
care.
9. Let's go.
Yeah, I don't even care if people think I'm lame. Like I love being lame. It's my
But
happy
you're
place because I'm
our
a morning
lame.
person.
I've
Yeah, but I'm a
actually
morning person. Love it.
I've actually already updated my LinkedIn to was up late
With
interviewing Danny, DIY Danny
saw
on
Danny
another
past
Woodshop
11
podcast.
a.m., which by the way
Yep.
it is 11:01 now.
Wow, that's
Special,
a treat.
special
That's a treat.
features on my LinkedIn.
By the way, we may not
Yeah.
get the questions today because we're going to just be grilling her the whole episode. Heads up to anyone that wrote although we'll probably play
Some more Danny
Jackman's-
based questions.
Let's
Yeah.
play the Danny base.
Yeah.
Oh, Danny
All about that
base.
mess.
Well, let's talk a little. So I promised people that we would kind of grill you on the behind the scenes because like this is
Sure,
your
yeah.
full-time gig now, right?
It's been my full-time gig for 5 years.
5. So you
5 out of
hit
the 6.
YouTube and
Yeah.
The
In
Harry
less
Potter
than a year.
themed room set it all off.
you went
Actually,
full-time.
no. I'll tell you which video did it.
Dark and moody.
I was at 13,000 followers and I posted a video where I duped. This was like when IKEA hacks were like just becoming
Yeah,
like a thing
extreme
on the internet.
IKEA hack DIY apothecary buffet cabinet, right?
Yeah, I put that video up. I swear to God, in a weekend, I went from like 13,000 to 35,000. Like
Nice.
that doesn't happen
Monetized,
anymore.
just like that.
That was
Boom.
like that's like what we put in quotations, like the viral moment. Like it was insane. And I was at a wedding that weekend for a good friend, and it was just like this like crazy thing that someone's like, "Have you checked your channel out? It's like it's blowing up." And I was like, "What?" And that never happened again. I've never been able to recreate that moment of just like blowing up. So
But
it's a nice
you've hit
nice moment to have in the heart.
337,000 subscribers. You are an icon on you. That anything over 100K,
Semi-professional.
you're killing
say
it.
more, please.
yeah.
Stop, say more.
Well,
Okay, no.
talk about that process.
Thank
So, like,
you.
were you working a full-time job? Did you step away from
Yeah.
it? Like, what was the process? Tell us about your journey.
My journey. So like I mentioned, yeah, like before I started the YouTube space, I worked as a digital producer for a production company in Toronto. So like my job was to produce digital content for brands, and they also ran a YouTube channel. So I was making lifestyle content, DIY content. And then we were working on we got grant money because we wrote this whole pitch package for a digital series called Buyer DIY. And I was producing the show and I was looking for a DIYer to be the host of the show. And at the time, like finding DIYers on the internet, like it wasn't as big as it was. Like YouTube kind of really started to blow up at, around, I would say like, 2015, give or take. So we were looking for a DIYer, we couldn't find one, and then someone's like, "Well, gee, you make stuff sometimes," and I was like, "I mean, I guess I picked up a drill like 3 times," but I was like, "Okay, sure, I'll do it." So I did. I ended up being the host, one of the hosts. So I was the DIYer, and then we started launching the series. We did 2 seasons of that show, and I just had a blast. It was like a weird way to share creativity. It was a different way for me because I've always produced other people on camera. So I was kind of taking everything that I knew and put it into myself, and producing myself was like a weird thing. But we started to get comments like, "Oh my God, thank you, Danie, for showing your creativity," or like, "Watching you inspired me to do this." But that was the first time that it really I know it's like super lame, but like it really did set my soul on fire. Like it's like seeing people feel inspired through my creativity. That was like a huge moment for me. So after that was done, the digital landscape started to change again, and my role started to change. And I just knew that during this shift was a good time to kind of think about what did I want for myself down the line and where did I want to go with everything that I knew in my career. So I thought, okay, I'm just going to start my own channel and just do it on the side. So I left my full-time job, which my husband loved because he was still a student. Um, and so I was working part-time. So I actually worked as like a behind the scenes person to like I hung things up for a friend who also had a YouTube channel. I worked behind the scenes of that. I was working as a design assistant on a property for the Property Brothers. Behind the scenes, like you just show up and like help style or set up the like the spaces that they were revealing.
Fun fact: they were twins.
Who knew?
It wasn't just
triplets.
one guy. It was originally
Fun
triplets, and then
there is a third brother.
There is a third brother, and he kind of does look like them a little bit. He's like he's like the Chris Angel.
It's like a Timo version of the.
That's such a nice way of putting it. I was about to say he was the Uggo triplet.
He's the black sheep of the.
He's not always camera ready.
There we go. That's nicer.
He has a great personality.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure he does, but
Property Brothers sponsoring another Woodshop podcast next week.
I don't think we're going to get those
Magnolia
on
Network.
Oh my god, dead. But yeah, so I did that for a while, and then after a year, that video popped off, and then I got my first. Well, one of my first brand deals was with Home Depot Canada, and like I still kept that like one little check that I got from them because I was like this was like the big moment where I was like, oh my god, I made it so big. I worked with Home Depot Canada, and then so I grinded. Like I think people go into this space thinking like they're going to have this overnight success, and like I definitely grinded. Like I still feel like I'm grinding to this day. Like I still feel like it's just you're always trying to get better, and I don't know, it's hard to explain, but like I always feel like I'm trying to make the channel better, make the creative projects better my creative skills so I can make cooler things, learn new things. Yeah, it was a grind, but I wouldn't change it for the world. I get to be my own boss every day, and that's fun, and I get to build cool shit every day, and like, I don't know.
About
it's like
YouTube being a grind, I want to take a moment and talk about the people that always say to influencers, quote unquote, why don't you go get a real job? Like,
yeah,
doing YouTube.
I work 7 days a week.
Right? It's not hard work.
Yeah.
Come on.
No, it's hard work. Yeah.
It's really hard. And a lot of people will say like, man, I tried to start a channel, but it's really hard. And I was like, well,
all you do is shoot videos. You don't have a real job.
Hey, why don't you, instead of getting a video producer job or an acting job or a building job, why don't you just do all of them for no money?
Yeah, it's kind of, but you're also doing one, like, I don't think people realize as a YouTuber, like most people are coming up with their idea, shooting it themselves, editing it themselves, like producing, like they do every job that like, a production company will have 10 people to do. Like I went from being a producer and having a crew of people to produce these, like a YouTube channel and these little shows, to being a one-man team. And that was insane. Team. Okay, sure.
One-person team.
A one-person team.
How forward of you.
And you had a leg up, and you understand how all that works, and it's still a lot of work for you, and it's still a grind.
Well, yeah, like it, I don't even know if it gave me an edge, truly, but the only thing that I think that gave me a slight edge going into the YouTube space, and this was something that I decided from episode 1, was deciding what kind of YouTuber I was going to be. So a lot of people will enter the YouTube space and they're like, well, I'm a woodworking expert, so my job is I'm going to teach people woodworking, right? So you get on camera and you go, okay, I'm going to show you how to build this chair. So you go step 1, step 2, step 3, and it's an instructional video. I knew instinctively that going into the YouTube space, there was already a lot of that content out there, and people know where to find how to make a chair. There's books, there's other things, there's, I knew that if people were going to come to my channel and subscribe, the first job I had to do was entertain people and be there. So I call it the DIY-tainment sector. So I was like, I'm going to put entertainment first and DIY second. So I am going through my experience DIYing this thing, but I'm taking people through a story of that experience, and I'm entertaining them through my experience as a DIYer. So like I do have like hey, I'm going to build this project from beginning to end, but I don't really go into the nitty gritty. I'm not teaching people, giving tips on the best way to pre-drill a piece of wood and, make sure you're using wood glue, or here's this dovetail joint. I don't think I've ever dovetailed on my channel.
You never dovetailed some IKEA furniture?
But if you want to start doing dovetails, come to the Texas Woodworking Festival. You can learn that.
At least 2 classes. Boom.
But yeah, like I just knew that it wasn't about like teaching people. What I was trying to teach people was creativity and building confidence around creativity. So I didn't expect people to build the thing that I am building on camera. That was never my intention. I just wanted to bring them on my journey. And actually, when I started the channel, I called the channel The Diaries of DIY Danie, because it was just about my experience going through a project. And I just simplified over time, and now I'm changing it again. But yeah, so that was like the big thing.
That brings up another question that I have.
Mm.
Do you think creativity is teachable, or do you think it's something that you're born a creative person? Or do you think it's a little bit of both?
I think it's a little bit of both. Honestly, I think anybody is creative. And people are like, I really dislike when people are like, well, I don't have a creative bone in my body. I was like, but you understand that like acts of creativity come in so many different ways. Like when you wake up every day and you deciding like, I'm a person who only wears black t-shirts. Well, that's like an act of creativity within itself. How you organize cabinets is an act of creativity. How you decide to like, it's just, you get the point. But like I think everyone doesn't realize that the music that they listen to is kind of an act of creativity. There's creativity in so many things, and I think when people start to realize that, then they go, oh well, maybe I am a creative person, and it's like, okay, well, let's explore that. Let's unpack that. It's like therapy. But yeah, I think everyone has the ability to be creative. Yeah, but kind of.
You're basically teaching people how to express their creativity then.
That's right. Well, it's funny. I think we got into this age where people started to feel self-conscious about being nerdy, or like showing off like how to live in a nerdy home, but like not do it, like, let's put in quotations, like, oh, that's so lame. I think I grew up in a generation where like it wasn't cool to be nerdy. Now it's cool. I don't know what happened, but cool. Yeah, but it wasn't cool to be nerdy. And so like we're in this generation of people, and the similar people around my age follow my channel. It's like helping people remember that, celebrating the things that they love in their home is cool, and you should feel confident in that and do that. Like I built a Star Wars cabinet in my home, but like it's like finding ways to do
it. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, but like it's fun.
And
I'll tell you what,
dark and moody.
It is dark and moody.
When it becomes cool to be old, grumpy, and tired, that's going to be my time to shine.
You were the first one to call, Dan.
Dan is waiting for his time to shine.
Can't wait.
One. To be fair to the people that say that there's not a creative bone in their body, saying I don't have a creative bone in my body is literally the least creative way to say they're not creative. Like,
yeah.
In their defense,
I feel like that's how I am. Like, I'm all 90-degree angles, and like I don't think about flowing lines or
your
whatever.
Hair has flowing lines.
Thank you.
Impeccable
hair. To me.
Like it's impeccable hair. The way you gel your hair, like that's creative.
That's PD Neutron.
Stop.
Yeah.
That's PD Neutron.
But it is in itself a creative choice, right? That you get up every day and I don't know how you do this.
Hey, people are creative
style hair.
People are creative writing code for applications. People are creative.
That is a creative
working
choice.
out of wood. People are creative with Legos, which is literally square bricks. Creativity comes in different.
Absolutely.
Pete, you're creative in the way that you do exactly the same thing over and over and over again that you found in the magazine that one time.
It's my tism, and I love it.
Some call it that dog in them.
Tism's cool.
Yeah.
So when did you realize that ramen was the best food?
Listen,
we're not talking about ramen for 20 minutes anymore. Again, that's enough of that. Oh, geez. If you
Trying to
wanna
be
hear
creative through soupy broths.
good
You
ramen
can be
talk,
creative through food.
or as Dan calls it, ramen juice.
Ramen juice. Oh,
You know
I
what?
hated
You know
that.
what?
I
I
hated
still
that.
don't like it.
Send
It's like the
ramen
word-
juice to awpgiveaway@gmail.com.
Yes.
That is our code phrase.
Yes.
Get the
is-
golden ticket.
Yes.
Because Dan is
I
unhinged.
hate that.
Pete did that because he knew I was going to make that the show title.
Oh, did you?
So I was on it.
If
No matter
it doesn't
what
end up being the show title, I'm going to be upset. I just want
Oh
you
my
guys to know
God.
that.
Oh,
I'm
jeez.
expecting it now.
Dark and moody.
Yeah. Dark and
Ramen
moody
juice.
ramen juice.
Dark and moody
Wow.
ramen juices. Oh
That's what
god, I
want.
hate that.
Someone
I hate
write that
so
down
much.
before we go.
No, but
Next
seriously,
YouTube video title.
send ramen juices to us at awpgiveaway at gmail.com. Get entered to win a ticket, the EDU ticket to the Texas Woodworking Festival this September. We'll be drawing the winner in August sometime. Go ahead.
We'll
Brayden.
be there.
It's the plural S that makes it so bad. Ramen juices.
Yeah, different flavors.
That
Yeah,
I
different
hate it. I
flavors.
cannot stand it. It makes
If you
me
put a little
feel
mayo in
sad.
it becomes creamy juices.
Cool. And that's our show, guys. See you guys. Bye, 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 bye,
I'm
bye.
out.
All right.
That's
Well,
been
I
good.
guess why don't we jump into some questions? Just to, and then when we have that extra 30 minutes at the end, we'll chat more. But let's jump into some questions. This is our question audio
Oh, Black Betty, ram.
for some reason. So,
Loved it.
why don't we start backwards? Let's start with Jackman.
Hit him with
Paul
the remix.
Jackman. Yeah. So here's a question from Paul Jackman.
Previously on another Woodshop podcast.
I currently have a neon orange Yeti cooler in the back of my truck that lives back there. And
Still
it doesn't
there.
go anywhere because we live in Nebraska. And bad things don't happen here.
A few moments later.
I had one truck that got stolen 3 separate times. I kept getting it back.
Honestly, I don't even know what to think about you guys anymore. You're going to be willing to associate yourself with this after I put my name on your podcast? I don't know how to deal with this, but I definitely won't be responding to any of your DMs anytime soon,
Can confirm.
Dan, until you formally denounce Braden. Not a question, just more of a observation.
Oh, I have to denounce Braden
You have to denounce
Oh, no
yeah.
problem. I
I didn't-
denounce Braden.
I didn't hear that part the first time it played through, and now I'm sad. Now I'm dark.
Bye,
and
Felicia.
He's dark
Now
and moody.
I'm dark and moody.
Poor little bug.
See,
I'm
the
going to
funny thing
return
about
the free files I bought from him.
the funny thing about the dark and moody thing is Braden has this thing where anytime we use AI to generate an image, he throws in, now make it more gothic.
And he does.
And
And it's fantastic.
dark and
It's
moody.
some of the best AI images.
It really is. Like, I
love
hate to
that.
admit it.
I'll make
God,
it
I
more
want to do
gothic.
that.
Oh,
My current Facebook profile, was that a make it more gothic situation? I don't
No,
know.
that was you found
no,
the thing.
you
and
found
then
how
it
to make
spiraled
sweat
down,
happen.
And then it spiraled down the other path, and then I made that dark and moody, and that's when all the leather got involved.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
You,
I
you
want to
know.
know.
You know,
I
Pete.
wanna know.
You were there.
What?
Only available on our Discord.
Go
With
check out
the,
the
with the
Discord.
clamps, the nipple
Speaking of
clamps that
Discord,
you're giving away.
that's where I sold my dust collector to our next caller, Dustin, who's actually going to be here on Saturday. We're grabbing
Nice.
food and
Ramen?
Where's here? Literally
we're
none of us
probably
going
gonna
to
grab wings and beer. So very
Jay-Z
easy.
Exactly.
thing.
classic.
Does that come with the dust collector? Or?
They're
You know what?
inside
Maybe
the
I'll
dust
throw it in.
collector.
We'll see. He'll hand me money and then I just pay for dinner or lunch or whatever. Yeah, that's how it works.
Nice.
So here's this question. I forgot what it was about. There it is.
Hey, boys and Danny. I've got a question for you. If you could only stick to one making medium for the rest of your life, what would you choose? 3D printing, woodworking, laser engraving, and in addition to that, if you had to choose one material type to only work with exclusively, what would you choose? Thanks.
Easy. 3D printing, pine. Braden, go.
Let's see. I'm going to see how many people I can try and make mad here. I like
Wow.
being a woodworker, so I want to be able to only use the only real woodworking tool. So I'm going to keep my CNC.
Yep.
Wow.
And then in
Hot
terms of material, I don't walnut. take the easy
No,
route
exclusively Hamilton Bay Butcher Block from Home Depot.
Ooh. No. I've got it. Exclusively Dan Scraps, TM.
Okay.
Oh, that's good.
There we go. Yeah, that's right. Little variety. I found the loophole. I found it.
By the way, if you go to danscrap.com,
danscraps.com.
Like ramen juices.
Also
There's
known
an
as
S on it.
danscraps.com, you can buy boxes of literally
Scraps from my shop that Braden is selling.
danscraps.com. Go to that.
I'll even throw in a Daniel's Craps sticker. It glitters.
Yeah. He does.
Of course it
I
does.
have it here somewhere. Dan, what would which machine would you go to with, or which medium?
No. I would make memories.
Wow.
That's my line.
The real medium is the friends you make along the way.
And the medium would be
I make memories. That's my thing, my guy.
the medium that memories are made from.
Pete, thanks for the memories. Even though they weren't so
Acrylic, probably. Danny.
Oh.
Danny, a serious answer.
Where do you go from there?
Your medium would clearly be IKEA furniture. Or is that the material?
Why do you say that?
Well,
Wow. Way to pigeonhole her, Pete.
Yeah.
Way to be a dick.
Feel a little pigeonholed here.
Let her answer her own self.
Yeah.
Like I'm a lot more than that.
I know you are.
Feel
Your
upset
Harry
now.
Potter bedrooms, your
Danny,
household
I
makeovers.
just on behalf of AWP, I would like to personally apologize for Pete and the hurtful
Okay,
words.
garden and cedar. There you go. I went a different direction. Oh my God, you.
Hey Pete.
Kids,
Hush. People are accessing their emotions now, and I'm fixing this problem you've created for us.
Yeah, he's undigging the grave that you now. I'm now laying in.
Pete, what'd I say? No. Hush.
No, it's tough because I feel like I said, I just work in so many different mediums, but I do think that I started this channel loving woodworking, so I'd have to go with wood as my medium. And my channel demographic, in theory, I should say pine as well, because it's the most approachable wood type that everyone can buy at any big box store and do anything with. So but I do like working with walnut. Or Purple Heart. I really like working with Purple Heart.
You like working with that?
I don't like working with it, but I love using it in projects.
Okay, it looks nice.
I love using it.
It's a bitch to work with, but I love the way that it looks when you
Okay, I can get behind that.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Anyone that's like, oh, Purple Heart, I should buy more. No, it burns.
If I could,
it burns so
splinters.
If I could work Purple Heart as easily as I could work walnut, that would be the perfect wood.
Yeah,
honestly, the perfect wood to me is cherry with it burns a little bit, but it works so easily. It doesn't splinter. It doesn't, if I could just all the woods, if they were like that, I'd be so happy.
I don't care what Jason Hibb says. Cherry, top 3.
Cherry walnut.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Dan got a certified pre-owned piece of Braden's scrap that's like a 2-foot wide piece of Purple Heart.
Oh, I did. I should bring that
He walked in,
inside.
he's like, oh man, I need some Purple Heart. Get this out of my shop. Get it out of here.
I also watched you cut down into regular boards your giant bowl that you brought from Braden's shop.
Oh, our half pipe?
Yeah, your half pipe. Yeah. Braden was trying to flatten a slab in his shop, and they had to put it under tension because it just cupped like crazy.
We cut a 3-inch thick piece of white oak that was 2 very different versions of dry, and it
the inside was still pretty wet, and so when we resawed it just cupped like that.
But wait, there's more. They got it mostly flat within a couple of inches of flat. Dan brought it home, left it in the driveway in a rain. New cup.
Speaking of rain,
one Dan, one cup.
Wow.
Speaking of rain, I also have a piece of white oak veneered ply out in the rain right now.
Nice.
Whole half sheet.
Oh
Great.
no.
Was that one of the ones that we just got?
To be fair, it's the one that I put on my CNC as my spoil board and surfaced the entire thing. Just took the veneer right off.
Okay.
Oh, dang.
So
really
previously white oak veneered.
I really like. Well, half of it is still currently white oak veneered.
Okay.
The underside. That's the side I've left facing up towards the rain. Because suck it, the internet.
That's the way to do it. All right.
That's right.
This question I think is from Nick Vreeland. I didn't label these. I really should.
Hey guys, Pete, AI me like one of your French callers.
Got you.
Laughs in French. I'm going to have product in a consignment store. I'm a little concerned about my stuff selling without me there to talk about it. Like doing a demo of a whiskey smoker, saying the Wahoo board is double-sided, etc. Any thoughts on how to best display and communicate key selling points without being able to physically be there? And I wanted to give a quick shout-out to the Discord. If you haven't checked it out, you should. Nick from NV Woodshop.
What a great endorsement. Thank you, Nick.
Wow.
Nick, I
have
will
the
Venmo
perfect
you
answer.
your $5 here
Yeah,
as soon as we're done.
Getting your membership back. I would say, listen, you can just get a little, like, one of those acrylic things you just slide paper into that shows
I was
the
going
steps.
to say a good sign.
Or you go crazy like a diffuser or whatever that just always it looks like smoke coming out of the smoker, but it's really just, steam. So it's safe, but it looks like a smoker. Or just leave it on fire all the time. There's that
Are you going to
too.
take all the answers? or-
Dan, I love how you said I've got the perfect
Or-
answer for this, and Pete goes through every possible answer.
Dan?
Hey, Pete, hush.
Oh, well,
Dan's
I'm
time.
trying to...
It's
just...
Dan's turn.
Or
No,
it-
why can't... No, it's Danny's turn.
Danny, Big D.
Danny, go ahead.
Asserting
You're
the
the
big
guest.
D.
Listen, I gotta get in there somehow. 'Cause Peter keeps talking.
I'm
Okay,
sorry.
so I'm just kidding with you. No, I was thinking like, what if you could create like have like a computer screen there and have like a video on loop showing how it works, or like, you
You're going to hear
flipping
from
it
my
around.
lawyers, Danny, but yes.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like just make.
Did you just steal
marketing
Dan's
tools.
answer?
Did I? Were we like one?
Yeah, that's the perfect answer.
Oh,
If
okay.
you're comfortable enough putting some up some sort of like video display,
Yeah,
that would be the best way to
That
do
seems
it.
like
That's
the
on a
most
loop.
logical thing. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. That's
but
the
I don't know
answer.
where your consignment booth is, or if
Right.
you're comfortable
If that's
putting up some
possible.
sort of video display.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Put it on,
East
put it
Harlem
behind
craft
bars.
shops.
good signage, I think, is the right answer.
Yeah.
Or here we go. You put up a QR code that gets put into like your whole thing, and people scan the QR code, and it
I
takes
like
you
that.
to the video.
But here's the
But-
thing:
Yeah, I know what you're gonna say.
boomers.
Customers
Yeah,
are
I know.
idiots.
Okay.
Yeah, no,
Bray-
we're not allowed to say that.
Ray
No.
Bray? Oh yeah, we
But-
are on this
Oh, we are.
podcast.
Yeah,
We're
no.
allowed.
We've all sold
Oh,
enough
okay.
products where we've
Okay,
earned that.
no. Let me rephrase that. Dan's customers are idiots.
Ray Bray?
Wait, Danny, do you sell products as well?
I've done like merch. I'm actually working on a product right now that's going to be launching
Ooh.
next year. I can't talk about it yet.
Much excited.
But it's much
Wait,
exciting. But
we promise not to tell anybody.
Is it going to be a
We don't
chisel
actually
knife?
post. We don't actually post this. We just
Post in
wanted
the
to keep you
post
up.
show.
I'm not
Save it for the post show.
Nope, I can't. I
That's
can't.
fine.
Chisel
I
knife.
can't
Okay,
talk about
I
it
don't
yet. But I will be. But yeah, no, it's always been something I wanted to do. But
Neat.
YouTube's takes a lot of my time right
Chisel
now.
knife. Call it the burger blade.
Oh my
Okay.
God, fun.
Jumping back to the whole like, oh, YouTube is hard. See, me, Brayden, and Dan, we did it the smart way. We started a business first that gets us a little busy, quote unquote, and then we try to do YouTube on top of it. That's the way to do it, everyone. Do that.
No, that's not how to
How's
do
that
it.
Instead of
working
just
out for
focusing
you?
on one business that is content, we did the opposite.
I was gonna say I just barely focus on content, and sometimes it works out, and most of the times it doesn't.
Yeah. Why one if more? Am I right? Yeah, exactly.
Brayden,
One-
do you have an answer for this question?
I do. In fact, I've had 7 hours to research my idea. It's a little bit of several ideas, except any of Pete's. They were all awful. But the video screen idea, I've been working on displays for consignment stores because in my brain, I want to do that. I'll never do it. You can get old iPhones for $30. And
Burner
as
phones.
Yeah.
sure. whatever. It really doesn't matter. It doesn't even have to be an iPhone, but an old phone or an old iPad, something like just crazy old. It just has to be a screen that can run a video, and you can lock them into like display mode where they can only like it's like child free, child lock type thing where it just stays in the video player, and you could just play it on a loop. And then all you have to do is teach your shopkeep, who's running the consignment store. There we go. That's a much nicer way to say it. Person
Shopkeep.
babysitting. All they have to do is basically start the video every time they open. And it works well for them because video content, video branding, things like that works really, really well in a customer environment. And them having that it'll catch eyes and it'll pull people over to displays. And then it slows them down in the shop for the rest of the stuff. But you can get
win.
You can get screens crazy cheap because you don't need a 4K TV.
You can get screens at Ace Hardware.
Yes, you can.
So
through your door.
This is half a joke, half serious. You know when you go to a store like Menards,
that is a joke.
And there's certain like food aisles, they have like a coupon. You could sometimes you could like pull a coupon for the product that's right there. Some of them have like e-ink screens. They're not color, they're not whatever, they're just black and white e-ink.
Oh yeah,
they'll be playing a video of like the product or whatever. They can be actually fairly high resolution, just it's e-ink instead of like, LCDs. And you just pull the coupon and you're able to just, take your can of beans or whatever you guys buy, canned water, and then, take it up to the register with the coupon. At least that's what we have in Jersey here.
I only buy my canned water when there's a coupon to go with.
Well, and only on Prime Days. I buy it twice a year on Prime Day. So I'm curious if there is like something like that you could set up. Like if there's an e-display.
There is.
E-ink
I mean,
display,
there's thousands of companies that are designed to do store displays, and it's one of those like slightly less sexy type things that people get into, like a Legier. Massive companies that are just designed to make other shit stay in retail locations and sell. So you can find some pretty cheap stuff, especially if it's something where from a like if you're going to have stuff there and it's a long-term relationship, it'll help drive your stuff. But I mean, we've said it 100 times and we'll say it 100 more. Whiskey smokers without some sort of demo, they don't sell.
Yep.
So something like that.
That is true.
That you need that je ne sais quoi, that arugula.
Not just whiskey smokers, any of your products. If you can demo your product, you'll sell more. 100%.
By the way, I had a question. What the heck is a Wahoo board?
I didn't want to ask because I don't want to sound dumb.
I'm okay with that. What the heck is a Wahoo board?
Is that what they call a cribbage board by them?
Is that just a cutting board, but you cut on the side with the feet also?
And then when you
Let's
cut,
see.
you just go, wahoo!
It's the one. Like it's like
with the marbles. It's like Chinese checkers, but totally different.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's just
I've
Chinese
made a couple
that
of
was
those.
called a Wahoo board.
Call it Chinese checkers.
Well,
Is that
that's the
offensive?
marbles.
Oh, it's
no, that's the
offensive,
game
that's
with the marbles.
Okay.
I had no idea.
Honestly, the best way to sell anything, guys, end cap. Anyone that's worked retail knows what an end cap is.
Oh yeah, you pay
end of the
extra for
aisle?
end caps.
No cap.
So just go in any consignment store, build a fake end cap, like it's the end of an aisle. Even on each side, like put like bread, mayo, whatever, and then like something else for this aisle, and just end cap. You'll sell hundreds. All right. Last question. Sorry, I worked a lot of retail growing up. Last questions from.
I sold end caps to vendors. I'm all about that end cap.
You probably did.
I did. There was an upcharge for end
some
caps.
weird jobs in the past.
I used to make end caps. God, this sucks.
I am an end cap.
You are.
No cap.
All right, let's end cap this episode with this last question from Christopher.
Good one.
I think this is the audio for it. Let's try it.
Whoa, Black Betty.
Whoa, Black Betty, Ram Lamb. Yep, it's unmuted. Let's go.
Questions for you guys. I picked up a powermatic 15-inch planer and 6-inch jointer. Rust everywhere. So I took the planer down to bare metal. Should I repaint in powermatic gold or repaint a different color? Christopher Bilyk.
Danie, should he add
different
some flair?
color? Okay. Absolutely add personality. Always. Don't make it boring.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was going to say. If you're going to repaint it anyways, why not do it with something that's going to make you happy? Because you're going to have to look at it all the time.
Or rebrand it in whatever branding colors that you want.
I say polka dots.
Well, that's a little expressive. Let's not get crazy
I'm
here.
sorry.
Oh, you're going to yuck my yum? You're going to yuck my yum?
Oh, is this too creative?
To be fair, though, the wallpaper.
Fucking with ya.
To be fair, though, the wallpaper behind Danny is pretty bland.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty bland.
Also, I haven't said anything the whole episode, but her camera is slightly askew, and my ADHD.
My camera is slightly.
I don't know, but like
askew.
the way
listen to these
I think
clowns.
I think the house is slightly askew. Well, it's
It
because
probably is.
It's higher up in
because it's Canada
on the globe.
down a slope.
Danny.
Earth is flat.
Please
Sorry.
don't listen to these guys. Please don't.
Guys, I'm sorry.
No,
I
stop
didn't
moving.
know.
Oh, she said the word.
Also,
She said sorry.
there's been an echo this entire time.
Really?
Here's my idea.
No, he's messing with you.
I've done this.
Stop.
I have done this
so
before,
confused.
and this is I have so much fun doing stuff like this with artists. Okay, take it down to bare metal, clear coat it, and then look up in your area hot rod
Singles?
painters.
Oh.
No. Hot rod painters, and find one, drop it off, and tell them, hey, here's my budget, or what do you charge? Do whatever you want to it.
He's gonna
Make it a
put
hot
flames
rod.
on it.
Flames would be
It
so
runs
bitchin'.
faster.
That'd be dope.
No,
Oh
it's
my God.
not 5 horsepower. It's 6 horsepower.
Like
Wow.
old hot rod pinstriping is, I think, is just it's
Mhm.
That would be sexy.
Yeah.
But I love just having artists just, hey, here's the money, do whatever you want.
Right.
You're better at this than I am. Do what you want. I think that would be awesome.
I wish we
That'd
were
be
all
fun.
as rich as Braden. That's a great idea.
Not these days.
Must be nice.
Not these days. And when I did it, the last time I did it with a hot rod pinstriper, it was a lunchbox. So not exactly high budget.
Lunchbox planer.
So you're saying you paid his mortgage that month for
like
sure.
a real lunchbox.
For me, like, first of all, it is not gold. Powermatic gold is not gold. It is goose
No.
poop yellow.
Yes.
Like,
Aw.
it's like when you see bird poop on the ground in a park, that color. That's the yellow. It is not gold. The best thing they ever did is their 100th anniversary tools got released, and they were black with
Black and gold.
actual gold, not goose poop gold. Actual gold accents. Those machines looked so good, and then they went back to
I want
regular
gold
color.
foil. I want it to be foiled.
See, this girl was thinking right. Here's the thing. My first instinct is like, resale value. I want to paint it the right color. But no, if it's really that bad, I'm going rogue. And honestly, I might paint it black. I might add some accents. I might mess around with it and pretend like I'm a detail painter. But black. Paint it black.
Powermatic machines have primarily used a color known as mustard yellow, sometimes referred to as Powermatic gold or simply yellow, since 1996. Before 59, the machines were gray. In 59 to 69, Vista/P green,
Which is
70 to 81
not bad.
evergreen or metallic green, 82 to 93.
That old metallic green is cool.
So
metallic gold 1, 94 to 95 metallic gold 2, known as 1977 GM Cadillac gold.
Okay.
I got a PM2000. I got a Powermatic table saw. I love it. I
have a what?
love PM2000 Powermatic table saw.
What?
He's got a Nimbus 2000.
A Nimbus 2000. And here's the thing. I love Powermatic tools. They are genuine. Like, here's the thing. The PM2000, before the saw stop came out, this was the saw that was the saw, because they got a bunch of woodworkers, locked them in a warehouse, and it said, tell us the features you want. And they built the saw, including like, I have stands built into my base. It's part of the whole body. You can actually raise the machine and move it around. There's no like mobile base you have to buy. Just like these nice little features.
God, it's all about the base.
Terrible color. But the rumor I've heard over the years is that apparently when they changed their color scheme, colors were limited because of whatever
Asbestos.
some asbestos. Because of the Canada tariffs that they had on us back then in the 20s.
Don't.
And apparently that's the color that was most readily available. They went with it, and they just stuck. So I don't know why they chose that color. It's just all it is awful. Come on.
Moral of the story: if you're gonna repaint it,
repaint it.
Yeah, be
Make
creative.
It gooder. Yeah. I literally remember when we got the
do better
Powermatic 100 year anniversary like medallions in our workbench con bags one year. Yeah, because we all threw them out. What did I do? I put it on my powers. I put it on my Powermatic. I'm just faking that it's a 100th anniversary. But yeah, repaint it. Have fun with it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, with that, Danie, it is way past your bedtime.
Oh my God. So
thank you for hanging in there.
bedtime.
We are ending ahead of midnight, severely ahead of midnight. This is probably the earliest wrap up we've ever done.
Yay!
In history.
Yeah. Wow. It's 20 minutes to midnight. So that's not bad, guys.
It's not
Crushed
bad.
it.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. If people are looking to find you, where can they find you? What's the best place to locate?
You can find me on YouTube at DIY Danie, on Instagram at DIY Danie. I got my Patreon if you want to come hang out and join a really cool creative community that's, just as cool as your Patreon here.
Second best.
You find it at DIY in Progress. And come check me out.
And if you're listening to this any year that is 2026 or later, look up DIY in Progress.
Yeah, because I'm going through a rebrand. So
rebrand, and you announced it here first.
Mm-hmm.
It was
I haven't really talked about it. I mean, I've been talking about it personally for so long, but I haven't been able to really put it out into the world that it's happening. It's pretty exciting. I'm excited. Nothing's changing. Literally nothing except my name. Actually, I do have some new marketing going on, and I got paid somebody to make me a cool logo, and it's all legit, and
wow,
it's really fun. It's very fun.
We just use AI.
Yeah, we know.
Wow. I feel like we could get into some differences of opinions here, or at least some judgment of how much we use it.
I like it.
Well, thank you so much.
Does all three of you have another woodshop podcast in your spaces? All three of you?
Oh yeah.
Mine's down there. It fell, and I need to glue something back on.
Ashley from Ashwood and Hawk and Lizzie from House of Timber made them for us.
That's so good. Yeah, they look great. I mean, makes sense.
Right there on that.
Support the community, right? I mean, we paid for them. We didn't just hey, you're making them for us. You want exposure, don't
the community. They didn't support us.
Yeah. No, I think it's great. They look awesome.
Thank you.
Love
thank
it.
You. Well, thank you so much for joining us. This was amazing. If you guys have any questions for Danie, make sure to big DM her. Just a reminder, we have no episode next week. We're taking a week off because I'm away and these guys don't know how to run a live stream.
We're not taking a week off. Pete is
tune in next week for
we say this every time, but maybe Dan and Braden will do an Instagram live.
I love it.
Oh, that's nice.
Exciting.
Probably not.
And in 2 weeks, Dan's gonna be right here on the other computer.
I talked to my wife, and the timing so far is we should get into New Jersey at 6 or 7 p.m.
on Thursday.
Central Standard Time?
It's gonna be tight.
Eastern Time. So,
well, Jersey is 30 miles across, the entire state.
When you hit Jersey, 20 minutes later, you're at my house.
Yeah.
So it's not like PA and Nebraska and stuff. Anyways, guys, thanks for joining us. Danie, you're amazing. Thank you for joining us. We can't wait to see you at Maker Camp this year and give you a big hug. We'll see you then. Love y'all. Bye.
Thank you, Danie.
Bye.
Love you a long time.
Love you a long time.
Okay.
Love y'all.